Welcome to your Pilates class. Today we're going to be using weights in the class. You can use either 1 or 2 kilos, whatever suits you best. And we're going to be working on our entire body. So we're going to be toning and strengthening the entire body using the weights. Also, if you've got a mat, go and get it. Go get your weights and let's get started. All right, so we're going to start by lying down on our back, coming all the way down, taking the weights with you. And we'll do a full body warm up here. So we're just going to bring our feet hip distance apart, take the weights and place them up towards the ceiling. So the palms are faced towards each other. So once you're ready, I want you to take a deep breath in, make sure the spine's in neutral, then tuck the pubic bone in towards the belly button. Slowly curl up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way till you reach the top. Inhale, really press through the heels and squeeze through the buttocks. And then use your exhale, curl all the way back down. Vertebrae by vertebrae, from the upper, middle to lower back. Bring yourself back into that neutral spine. Tuck under, curl, exhale. And then inhale at the top, exhale, curl back down. 3 more of these. So making sure the shoulder blades are down and back on the mat. The hips are in line with each other, so one's not dropping down. And really engaging through the core. Last one, we're going to hold it at the top. Take an inhale, open the arms all the way up. So keep the hands in line with the shoulders, and then use your exhale to bring the weights back to that start position. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. So keeping the hips up nice and high. We're really pressing through the heels here, squeezing through the buttocks to keep the hips up. Try not to move through the pelvis, and then keep those shoulder blades down away from the ears. Inhale, exhale. Nice straight arms as you open, working through the entire front of the body here, as well as the back of the legs. Nice strong core. 5 to go. Keep pressing those hips up, make sure one's not dropping down. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights so they're in line with the shoulders. Slowly bend through the elbows and bring the weights close to the shoulders. Extend them away, turning it into triceps. So we're bringing the weights close. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Extend away. Inhale, exhale, squeeze through the back of the arms. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to extend the arms, curl all the way down. Inhale, and then as you exhale, curl back up. Hold it here, bring the arms down. Bring them all the way behind the head. So inhale, bring the arms down nice and straight. Exhale, come over the head. Try and control the movement, so we're going nice and slow. You're drawing the shoulder blades down on the mat the whole time. So a little bit of a postural exercise here. 5 more. Keep pressing those hips up nice and high. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms all the way down so the palms are face down. Curl all the way down the bottom. 1 vertebrae at a time. Well done. All right, we're gonna go on to some abdominals now. So if it starts to get too much with the weights, you can always just place them down and do the arm movements without any weights at all. So if not, grab onto your weights, extend the arms up. So we want the palms now to be facing towards the knees, and then our hands are shoulder width apart. Make sure the feet are squeezed together and the knees are squeezed together, and you've got that spine in neutral. And then take an inhale. As you exhale, curl the body up, bring the hands all the way past the hips and look past the knees. Use your inhale to draw those shoulder blades down and back and lower all the way down. Exhale, curl, lift. Inhale, lower. So when you're curling up, you don't want to then tuck under with the pelvis or squeeze through the glutes, press through the heels. You don't want to be doing any of that. You want to keep that spine in neutral. So there should be a natural arch underneath that lower back. Harder option, bringing the arms all the way over the head, curling up. Four to go. Last two. Last one. Keep the curl, hold it here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, extend one leg away. Look past those knees, squeeze through the front of the thigh. Inhale to come back. Exhale, extend the other leg. Arms are nice and long, palms are facing down. Exhale, extend. Inhale to come back. Try to stay stable through the pelvis, especially as you swap legs. You want to really engage through the core here. Stretch those arms away, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Squeezing through that thigh as you extend the leg away. Two more on each side. Lift up a little bit higher. If it starts to get too much, take your hands and place them behind the head. Last one. And then inhale, lower all the way down. Bring the weights up, palms face towards each other. So now we're going to go into our oblique curl. So I want you to bring your feet hip distance apart and knees hip distance apart. Make sure your feet, knees and hips are in line with each other so you're not rolled in with the knees. And when you're ready, inhale, use your exhale to curl and rotate to one side, bringing the weight through the center and the weight through the other side of the leg. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, we're going to curl and rotate to the opposite side, weight coming through the center and then the other side of the leg. Inhale to lower. Looking just past that knees, you curl up and rotate so you've got that nice alignment through the spine, through the neck. And thinking about drawing the opposite rib down towards the opposite hip. Keeping those shoulder blades soft. Okay, we're going to add a leg lift into it, so it's going to turn into our crisscross. So we're going to curl, rotate, lift the leg up into a tabletop position. Lower down, inhale, exhale, curl, rotate, inhale, lower. Nice and slow, controlling the movement here. Two more on each side. Last one, curl up higher. And then gently rest. All right, let's do that all again in tabletop. So imprint the spine, draw your abdominals down towards the spine so you've got that nice imprinted spine. You're not arching through the back. You've got your legs in a tabletop position where it's at 90 degrees. They're not out too far or up towards the ceiling. And your feet and your knees are back to being hip distance apart. So take a deep breath in, press the belly towards the spine, engage that core. And on the exhale, curl, rotate in between. So the weight comes through the center, the other weight comes through the other side. And then you're lowering back down. Use the exhale, curl, rotate to the other side, lengthen those arms away, look towards the knee, and then use the breath in to lower. Okay, so it's just got a lot harder, especially with the way it's up in tabletop. So you can always take it down. If it's too hard, place your feet back down and just do our oblique curl with the feet down, how we just did then. If not, give it all you got here. Trying not to arch through the back, so keeping those knees in line with the hips the whole time. And if you feel your back's arching even though your knees are in line with your hips, just bring them forward towards your chest just a little bit more. You don't want to be in any pain through this workout. You only want to be feeling your muscles working, so no pain in the joints or the neck. And speaking of neck pain, you can always just place the weights down. If it's getting too hard on the neck, curl, rotate, and just give yourself a little bit of a break off the weights. Two more on each side. Last one, curl up higher. Make sure it's your best here. And then lower down. Keep the legs in tabletop. We're going to go into our crisscross. So take an inhale. As you exhale, curl, rotate to that bent knee, but extend the free leg away. So your bent knee is the one with the weights in between. Come back, lower down. Exhale, curl, rotate, extend, point through the toes. Inhale, come back. So you're curling, rotating, squeezing through the thigh of the leg you're extending, coming back down. The lower you bring that leg down, the harder it will be, the more you'll work through those abdominals and those obliques. Really try and engage through the core. Draw the ribs towards the hips as you exhale and curl up. Two more on each side. Squeeze that thigh as you extend it away. Last one. And then lower all the way down. Good work, everyone, well done. When you're ready, we're going to go back up into tabletop. So we're going to work through some more thighs and abdominals. So bring those legs all the way back up. Make sure the feet and the knees are back to being hip distance apart. Extend the arms up. The palms are faced towards each other. The hands are in line with the shoulders. So we're going to extend one leg away, and as you do that, the same arm is going to extend with it. So keep that shoulder blade down on the mat as much as you can. Inhale, come back. Exhale, other side. Okay, so squeeze that inner thigh as you extend away. Try and engage through the lower abdominals here to help you, and use that breath out to extend. When you're using the breath out to extend, that'll prevent you from flaring through the ribs or arching through the back. Then the lower you bring that leg and arm down, the harder it will be. So you can go at your own pace and just extend up towards the ceiling here, or you can go all the way down, whatever is best for you, whatever level you're at. You can also take breaks in between, so don't feel like you have to keep going. You can always build up to this video if it starts to get too hard. Strong core here. Use that breath out to extend. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit harder now. So if you're happy with your head down, keep going like this. If not, curl the body up. Look past those knees. Come back, inhale. Exhale, extend. Really engaging through the core. It's starting to get challenging, working the whole front of the body. Two more on each side. Last one, keep drawing those shoulder blades down as you get tired. And good work, lower all the way down. All right, let's get onto some legs. So we're gonna roll onto our side. We're going to take one weight with us. And we'll take ourselves into the clam position. So we're going to take the weight and place it behind the top leg. So we're just holding onto that weight with the leg, and then bring yourself into a clam position. So your feet are in line with your hips, and then your hips are in line with your shoulder. Shoulder is in line all the way with your hand. You want to be laying down nice and long. Your head's heavy on your arm, so there's no neck strain. And then bring your hand in front of you to start with. So the hips are stacked. The top hip is in line with the bottom hip, and when you're ready, breathe in. Then when you breathe out, lift that top leg up. So you really want to try and squeeze that weight to keep it there. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So if it's too hard with the weight, you can do any of these exercises without it. Keep the knee a little bit higher than the foot. And then harder option is hand on the hip. Try and squeeze through the buttocks as you lift the leg up. We've got 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, tiny little pulses up towards the ceiling. Keep that knee a little bit higher than the foot. You want it to be leading the way. Squeezing through that weight, flexing through the foot. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're going to turn it into nice big circles with the knee. So a little bit of stability here. You want to try and press down on that bottom leg to maintain that stability so you're not rocking through the whole body. And then a nice strong core activation. And then take the circles the other way, so pressing back, coming up and around, going the opposite direction to what you just were. Last 3, 2, 1. And then lower the leg down. Take an inhale. We're going to go again. Use the exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Really flexing that foot. Try and squeeze through the buttocks as you lift the leg up. Try not to let the hips roll back as you get tired. You want to keep them in line. Keep them stacked. 6 to go. 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Tiny little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We're going to do nice big circles with the knee. Big enough so that you're not swinging through the body, but just working through the leg as hard as you can. Well done. Feeling that glute work now. Last 3, 2, 1. Take it the other way. Feeling that leg shake? Feels good. You know you're working when you're starting to feel the burn and the shake. It's changing you, it's challenging you. 3 more. 2 and 1. Take that weight out and lower the leg down. All right, let's do it all on the other side. So just gently take yourself to the other side, setting yourself back up in that clam position. So your arm is long, your neck's long. Place the weight behind the leg. Bring your feet in line with your hips. Hand in front of you to start off with, or you can go straight onto your hips if you like. Take an inhale, make sure the foot's flexed. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So we want to be looking straight ahead. Keep the chin tucked in. The knee comes up a little bit higher than the foot. And you're just really trying to hold on to that weight with the leg. Hips stay stacked. Use the breath out to lift the leg up. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Tiny pulses, pulsing up. Keep breathing through this, really engaging through the glute, squeezing through. So we're working through the glute med here, our stabilizing muscle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, take it into nice big circles. Big circles with the knee. Bring that heel a little bit closer to the buttocks so you can work through the glute even harder, and it will make you squeeze that weight. Trying not to swing with the body. It can get really hard to keep that spine in neutral. And then take it the other way. Deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth for 3 and 2, 1. Lower down, inhale, exhale, coming straight back up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. One more round. We're nearly there. Make sure the hips haven't rolled back. They're staying in line with each other. I know I keep saying that, but as you get tired, you'll want to just bring those hips back. So just keep them in line. 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it into circles. Nice big circles or tiny ones to make it easier. You can go really small here. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1. Take it the other way. Last bit here. Keep pressing that bottom leg down. You might even be feeling that as well for 3, 2, 1. Take the weight out, lower the leg down. Well done. All right, we're going to finish on some upper back. So we'll take both weights and lay onto our belly. And from this position here, you're going to extend the arms out so they're in line with the corners of the mat, holding onto the weights. Now, it does get really hard with the weights, so if it is too much, you can just release the weights and do the hand and arm movements without holding on. And we're just going to finish here with our breaststroke arm preparation, which is working the whole upper back. So we want to press the feet down, so the tops of the feet, you want to press down onto the mat so that there's no movement through the lower body, and you're not lifting the legs up as you bring the arms up. And then we want to tuck the pubic bone in towards the belly button. That'll neutralize the spine. Lift up through the belly, so you want to press the belly towards the spine. Lower the head down onto the mat. So we're going to inhale, bring the arms straight up, bring them all the way down as you bend through the elbows, squeeze through the back, extend them away and lower back down. So you lift up, bring them back, extend and lower. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll do the same movement, but when we lift our arms up, we're going to lift the head and chest off the mat. So lift up. Head and chest comes up, lower down, stay lifted, and then extend away, lower everything down. So you lift up, inhale, exhale, extend, and lower. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And rest all the way down. Good work. Okay, let's take ourselves into a rest position. So we're going to press up through the whole body, open the knees and bring the feet together, and then just take ourselves into our prayer pose. Crawling those fingertips towards the edge of the mat. Deep breath in, slowly come up, bring yourself to a seated position, and well done. Thank you so much. You've completed